Hello everybody, in this video we take a look at if you are not a dumb puzzle experience in VR and mixed reality. Don't worry, I'm gonna keep it spoiler free. It's very hard, to not to, especially if you talk about why actually makes this one great. So try to more generalize, then of course give you examples why this puzzle game is absolutely amazing. So let's say it like that you need to really think your way through and take your time in order to find ways to actually solve the puzzles. Some of them are very, very original. Really, first time I actually see something like that in a game of this type. So if, for example, there's like, you shouldn't look at the eyes. And when you look, they're always looking at you back. So I try to just cover my eyes. You're gonna do some really dumb things when trying to figure out some of these puzzles, how to solve them. Now the other thing is that it's kind of some of the puzzles are spatial, so you need to move around. It's not like you're gonna sit down, enjoy your comfort and trying to solve things. The thing is that it leads to very original puzzles that are really fun, but again, it won't be comfortable to some. The other thing is, and for some reason this happened only in this game, that actually didn't align properly with the floor. So when I tried to get something on the floor, it seems weird, I couldn't get there, and I told myself, well, it shouldn't be part of the game. I spent a lot of time trying to find other solution. And the thing is that it was annoying because eventually I realized that because it's not aligned properly, for some reason I reset the Guardian as well, that I just need to put my headset upwards above my head and then reset. And then I was able to do so and finish one of the puzzles. So again, this is something to keep in mind. Make sure to set up Guardian properly. And if you see that for some reason you can solve maybe some of the puzzles, just did what I did and just put it a bit above and reset with your controller, and then it should be fine. Hopefully you won't get to it. And there's some puzzles that you won't believe how unique they are. Really, seriously, when the developer mentioned think out of the box, that's how it is. But I'm just biting my fingers, my fingernails, because I really want to tell you something, but I can't, because everything I'm going to say, I'm just going to ruin the experience for you. But trust me when I tell you that are really unique and fun, they are. But it doesn't mean that all of them were interesting. I can give you just for example, this one where I shouldn't just touch the ball, I just didn't touch it. Again, this is just felt a little dumb, but maybe there's something about it, psychological aspect behind it, and maybe I just didn't fail for it. Nonetheless, again, some of them were more enjoyable than others. Some of them are really genius. And by the way, this is one of the puzzles that I had a problem. I just couldn't get because the flower was actually underneath the floor. And I reset the Guardian, I tried it, and I told myself, well, I just can't grab it. And I was really just standing. So again, the problem is that if you are seated and you set it up, might be a problem. So I stood, set it up, it didn't work either. Then I just moved my hand above and reset the Guardian, and it actually worked for me. And nonetheless, spatial puzzles are amazing. If you really don't mind, sometimes if you're living in a hot environment, you're probably going to sweat a bit, but they're really interesting and unique. So I'm really happy that I actually brought them. Although personally, I prefer those, things that you need to observe and, sit comfortably on your chair and trying to solve them. So again, this is not it. Here you need to move around a bit, but still it's really worth it because the developer made it very spatial in a way that it's really worth moving around and trying to solve this puzzle. It's very satisfying once you're able to solve them as well. So again, thinking of the side of the developer, creating something like that makes the developer genius. Seriously. Because again, thinking about just trying to bring those puzzles, they seem very simple and you can get stuck for quite several minutes just trying to solve them. And then, wait a second. And once you realize how to do this, you're like, yay, I can't believe that I actually did it. It's very, very satisfying. So what can I tell you? Well, in bottom line, this is a must play in my opinion. This is one of those puzzles that are really something else, something different from any other type of puzzle game that I played before, in a very unique, immersive and fun way it's just worth it. Seriously. I mean, I play many puzzle games in VR, but this is by far the most unique and original in terms of the way the developer thought about creating those puzzles. And really, well done. And this is it. I won't show you more gameplay because it's just going to ruin it for you. Just get a game, have fun. It's really worth it. Thanks for watching. Cheers.